I guess we got to talk about that last play, then the Hail Mary, because it wasn't just the headline that Noah Brown caught that pass. It was that a fan caught the video of Browns cornerback Stevenson.
Yeah.
The play starts. Do we have that video?
Yeah, we do.
Let's play it. You're going to see Stevenson.
I think everybody has this video.
Is not necessarily looking at the field. Starts. Let's pause this for a second. Okay, the ball is snapped.
Yeah.
So we're going red 7, hot route, and he's still
Omaha,
and he's over here.
The receivers are 15 yards down the field.
They're already moving.
And his back's to them.
My favorite is you look in the bottom there, you can see the Bears fans pointing at him. The play started. Look, the play is going on. The Bears fans are pointing at him saying, pay attention. And he's just taunting fans.
And now let's keep going. I got it. Here we go.
He doesn't turn around until these guys
20.
look 25-yard line. They're at the 25-yard line. And then he kind of just, if you play it, he walks for a little bit.
I got it. Here we go.
And then, all right, he's kind of shading over.
He's at the S of Commanders before that, and they have guys from the 15-yard line in at the moment. Now, granted, he did end up getting over there, but some would say, well, maybe if you were over there to start, it'd be a little bit good. But I think the bigger point is they lost the game. Your player's not paying attention to the play on the field.
Yeah.
Well, and it was his hand that knocked the ball.
Hand. So I'll do the pause and play here. So Jaden's going to scramble here again. And maybe this is a whole different discussion about coaching we'll get into.
Mm-hmm.
But so right there, he's the furthest from the ball right now still. That's him. Keep your eyes on him.
He's on the E right.
Yep.
Right there.
So keep an eye on him. Oh, we're jumping.
He's going to make a play. Oh, no.
He hit it right there.
He batted the ball. He basically volleyballed it to Brown there.
Here, we're going to bring it back again.
I'll just say
that's the smartest thing you can do with this situation for the Commanders.
Though I watched when I was watching this live, I got an insane flashback to AJ Green.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I like almost fell to my knees. I was so
I was
happy.
at that game.
I was sitting there. I was like, "There's one." People always forget that the Ravens still won that game.
Yeah.
In OT.
But you know what? The Bears didn't win that one. And look, like no one's talking about it really. If the Commanders don't win that game, that ball gets swatted down. But also, people aren't gonna. You can't let the Bears off the hook with the coaching decisions, because this is where I want to go into.
Yeah.
Because I thought that the Bears did not deserve to win this game under no circumstances.
No.
I thought it was. I like what the defense is doing. Credit to the defense up until the final 2 plays. They were really good.
Yes.
The offense, not good. But Matt Eberflus, let's start with the coaching side of it here. Matt Eberflus was asked about the end of the game here. So let's play his clip of addressing how they could have defended it better. Okay?
Last play before the Hail Mary, 13-yard strike, they get out of bounds in 2 seconds. Are you preparing that play for them to run some kind of shots to the end zone laterally, or is that something where how do you look back on that spot?
Yeah, because you're defending touchdown, right? You're defending touchdown there, and them throwing the ball for 13 yards or 10 yards, whatever that is, doesn't really matter. It's always going to come down to that last play. And it came down to a 2-second play to the last play, and we got to execute on that one.
So the question was, could he have defended it differently, or what you would have done? And his design was, well, the first giving a 15-yard completion doesn't matter. Well, in this case, it certainly did when you're talking about a Hail Mary attempt.
Yeah.
And especially that the Commanders, before the Hail Mary on that 15-yard completion, had 0 timeouts. So if they had a 15-yard completion in bounds, the game's over. But the problem was he gave up 15 yards on an uncontested out route that then gave them a chance. And then the guys on Get Up this morning, Dan Orlovsky, Damian Woody, Rex Ryan, their reactions say it all. So let's play that clip for you guys.
This you just don't understand. Like, I think it's a little easier. Dan, maybe I'm wrong. Is it easier to throw the ball 50 yards, 60 yards, or 80 yards? Yeah. I don't know unless.
That's a horrible answer.
Listen, I'm going to let Dan answer in a second. Let's just be clear. That's one of the 5 dumbest things I've ever heard a human being say in my entire life, in any context. It doesn't even have to be sports. If I own the team and I hear the coach say that after the game, I have serious conversations amongst people about whether he is qualified to be the head coach of a National Football League team. If he says those 15 yards didn't matter, those 15 yards cost you the game every bit as much as the Hail Mary play at the very end.
Yeah, the Bears lost the game because of coaching and the way that they coached that final sequence.
So they're talking about the final sequence there. I think the greatest thing is Damian Woody is just beside himself moving around. Rex Ryan is obviously, I love Rex Ryan, by the way. He is just so colorful, energetic, enthusiastic. But for the Bears, guys, I'd even take it further than this. This wasn't even the final 2 plays. The whole game offensively was a train wreck. And now, okay, here you go, Brad. Caleb Williams in the offense had 33 passing yards in the first 3 quarters, which was a homecoming for Caleb coming back to Maryland, where he went to Gonzaga. And so that was tough.
Yeah.
Tough go. But you know what's tough, guys? DeAndre Swift had a pretty good game. Very good game. 100-plus yards again, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone have him in fantasy? No?
Oh, I have him in one league. Actually, yeah.
He had a great game. Then Roskin Johnson's turned into like a solid goal line back. You would think between one of those 2 guys at the goal line, you might give it to him. Let's talk about the plays that happened here.
The Eberflus, it just kind of popped in my mind. It just kind of reminded me of that Billy Madison moment.
Oh, I award you no points. That's exactly yes.
What you have just said is the most insanely idiotic things I've ever heard. At no point was your rambling, incoherent response were you ever anything close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Yeah, and I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. That's how the quote finishes there in Billy Madison. That's a free one for you, Kevin. Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
Who's the actor that plays Billy Madison?
Oh, come on.
Tom Cruise.
Like you can't. You gotta be.
I've never seen Billy Madison.
You're making this up.
Have
right?
you seen Happy Gilmore?
Yes.
Do you know who
Adam
plays
Sandler.
Happy? Okay.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not that uncultured, guys.